Where can I buy Tim Tams in the US? As an Australian, I've lived in the US for over 11 years and over time greatly missed some of the unique parts of living in Australia. A good cup of tea, sausage sizzles, Milo, and the big one, Tim Tams. The one question on my mind for years after arriving in the US was, where can I buy Tim Tams in the US? For those who are in a rush to find the answer, the short, simple answer is World Market. I was working for Atlantic Coast Airlines based at Washington Dulles International Airport. One of the perks of being an airline employee at the time, I had free flights when seats were available. To fight off any cravings for chocolate, I used to catch a flight to Canada for a quick Cadbury's run. It was Cadbury's from the UK, which was great, but still not quite the same. It's hard to understand and appreciate, but once you've been away from home for several years at a time, it was great to see a familiar name and logo from home. One day I stepped into the local World Market store located in Northern Virginia, and it changed everything. This little diversion into World Market took place due to the fact that the local Best Buy hadn't been opened. This is what led to the discovery of Australian Tim Tams for sale in the US. They were now easily accessible near home and work. Keep in mind, by this stage I'd been living in the US for 9 years. At the time, the internet was not what it is now. YouTube was brand new, streaming at 240p, Facebook was a new term people were only starting to become familiar with. Access to Australia was mostly via websites such as The Age, and streaming Triple J or Triple R Live were the only FM radio options. Australian commercial radio stations had stopped streaming overseas at the time. Occasionally I'd stumbled across old TV episodes of Blue Heelers and Neighbours on some unknown cable channel I'm sure very few people watched at 1 a.m. When I would come across something from home, I would jump all over it, even if it was something I had no interest in when I lived in Australia. So I've been back in Australia for approximately 5 years now and currently passing through the US on a quick trip. I wanted to confirm for myself if Tim Tams are still sold in the US. So I dropped into a World Market store located in Indianapolis to see if I could find any Tim Tams. Success. To confirm these are the real deal, see the label below. Not only that, these Tim Tams passed the taste test with flying colours. They do sell the original Tim Tams, however they were actually sold out. It seems many people are already aware and love Tim Tams in the US. When travelling or living in the US, there are no more excuses for not having access to real Australian Tim Tams. It's time for another cup of tea. Happy snacking. After publishing the article, I've been informed by some readers that Tim Tams are also available for sale at Walmart stores and Publix supermarkets. I have not personally confirmed this, as I am back in Australia. My sources are reliable, so you may want to consider Walmart and Publix when looking for Tim Tams in the US. Publix supermarkets can be found in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. Another update I actually received from the official Tim Tam Twitter feed. The awesome peeps operating at the Arnott's Biscuits Twitter feed replied in a link that I've dubbed the Tim Tam search engine. You can locate the nearest place Tim Tams are available for sale in the US. If there are no stores located near you, Tim Tams can be ordered online and shipped directly to you. Need I say more? Go check out the Tim Tam search engine for more information on getting your hands on some addictive Tim Tams.